We have breaking news this hour. Matt Gaetz is stepping down from his nomination to Attorney General of the United States. Many said this was the most contentious of the nominations made by former President Trump. And he has announced categorically that he will not be seeking confirmation to the post of Attorney General. Here are his words. I had an excellent meeting with senators yesterday. I appreciate their thoughtful feedback and the incredible support of so many. While the momentum was strong, it is clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition. There's no time to waste on a needlessly protracted Washington scuffle. Thus, I'll be withdrawing my name from consideration to serve as Attorney General. Trump's DOJ must be in place and ready on day one. I remain fully committed to seeing that Donald J. Trump is the most successful president in history. Look, Griff, this was quick. I can
already see the comments now. Y'all look now. Just breathe. I know how them Patriots are. You know, I told y'all breathe. And I told y'all expect something like this to happen. I said it. Didn't I say it? I said it now. So y'all breathe. Oh, the swamp is up one now. The rhinos are up one. Breathe. I see the comments going crazy right now. Some of y'all saying Judge. Y'all put Judge Janine up there for AG. Yeah. Well, he put the American agenda first. Oh. And everybody else is like, no, the swamp is already starting to up one. Oh boy. Those rhinos wouldn't confirm. Yeah. But he pulled it. Man. Again, and please be respectful in the comment section, y'all. I know we come on here, we crack jokes, we keep it real. But, we really, this was actually we mentioned this, but we didn't think it was actually going to go through. We thought Gaetz was actually going to be, and then they're talking about Senator Gaetz, Let's get DeSantis on the phone. Yeah.
The appointment came as a surprise to many, and we will see what happens. We know the deputy is Todd Blanche. That was Trump's attorney in his case with Alvin Bragg here in New York. Many suspected that if Gaetz did not make it through, that perhaps Blanche would be elevated.
Well, we'll see where it goes. And I think really the question over what Matt Gaetz does next is really fascinating because he resigned from the current Congress. He was elected to the next one, but his resignation officially set in motion Governor DeSantis standing up a special election quickly. Gaetz's district in the Panhandle is very Republican. It was always going to be a Republican that replaces him. The question now is, will Gaetz run in his own special election to try and get reelected back to Congress? And the question about, there was clearly, Kayleigh, pressure building, sources at Capitol Hill telling me and every other reporter in Washington that this ethics report was likely coming out. And now, maybe that's up in the air now that he steps away, or maybe it accelerates it. That's yet to be seen.
It is yet to be seen. Harris, so he resigned from the 118th Congress, and when he gave his speech on the House floor announcing that resignation, he said, I do not intend to take the oath of office for the same office in the 119th Congress. So you have to ask, does he now take that back and try to be a congressman, or does he go away?
He said, but you caught what he said, the same office.
Yeah.
DeSantis has to appoint, if Michael Waltz, congressman, moves on in his nominated post, if Marco Rubio, senator, moves on in his nominated post, he's got some positions to work with there in that state. Could it be Matthew Gaetz, who then becomes a U.S. senator for an interim in the state of Florida?
Oh. Yeah, let's get him on the phone. Like I said, get him on the phone.
That's an interesting thought. Cassie, there's also the notion that Trump could appoint him to a big and powerful position that does not require Senate approval. He clearly thinks fondly of Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz is someone who wants to drain the swamp, who wants to shake things up in a big way. Trump could put him in a big position, just one shy of needing Senate confirmation.
Yeah, these are all very interesting scenarios to see how they play out. It's no secret that Matt Gaetz doesn't really sit with anyone at the lunch table in Congress. He's made a lot of enemies and he's turned people the wrong way. But that's not to say that he's just going to go away and say, you know what, all right, we don't get along, I'm going to go back to Florida and hang out on the beach. I think he has higher aspirations. I think you're right. We know President Trump really likes him and thinks that he is a great defender of his agenda. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see him again sooner than we think.
There's also the ethics committee. I've watched several members, Democrat and Republican, talk about this. There was a loggerhead. There was not an agreement to release the report. You had Democrats saying we want a full vote of the House as to whether this report should come out.
Right.
Emily, one would think that moves away, and now the ethics report is a done deal and the dustbin of history, but maybe not.
Right. I mean, Senator John Cornyn came out and said, look, this is going to come out one way or another, he said. He was quite vociferous, unlike, for example, another senator who anonymously commented on the record that it would be very contentious and essentially requesting that Gaetz step aside to save him the, quote, embarrassment of that public trial that Senator Cornyn said would be messier than Kavanaugh. It would be even more brutal. So I think that might have played into it. Perhaps we don't know what happened behind closed doors, if there was pressure that former Congressman Gaetz acquiesced to in the form of, look, don't jump on the grenade. There was also the thoughts that perhaps it might make other nominations easier. But it seemed as if the ethics report potentially had a big impact. But again, to the senator's point, perhaps that's going to be released no matter what.
If Governor DeSantis were to put him and appoint him, you also get around any sort of confirmation situation. You fill a Republican seat in a state that is red, that's been read, and you know who you have in the Senate, you already have a majority. I mean, I would really watch that if that's what he wants.
Yes, we will see.
Can I just say, you know, if you were just walking it out, because we're just getting this news, and it's like, wow, what if you filled Rubio's seat with Gaetz and made him a senator, or Waltz? You still don't get rid of
Stays in the House.
What Emily was talking about, the ethics report, and what was going to be the consequences. You saw New York Times is already reporting this long stream of payments, apparently, that was part of the testimony to the House. So if all of the information is coming out, even naming him to a seat, does he not still come back and have to deal with that, which could weaken the majority?
And the new question becomes, who will be the new nominee for Attorney General? A lot of people saying Todd Blanche, highly qualified former federal prosecutor nominated to Deputy Attorney General. We'll see if he gets elevated. We will find out in due time. We're on numbers.
What y'all think, man? What y'all think? We're going to see what them Patriots saying. We're going to see what them Patriots talking about. Democrats should be ashamed of themselves for acting like petulant children because Matt was nominated for Attorney General. Wow, my respect for this Patriot has shot through the roof. So the swamp won. So sad. It will take a huge effort to undo this Democrat show. This was extremely noble of him. He did something that's unfamiliar to the Democrat Party. He put the America agenda first. Shame. The GOP have no spine. Oh boy. Let's Senator Josh Hawley into the DOJ chair. Put Gaetz into Rubio's seat. Rhinos would not confirm him. I respect this decision, although I really wanted him to be AG and wished he didn't step down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all feel, that way. Well, majority of us. This is horrible. We wanted him. I am so sorry to hear this. I want to hear this comment, y'all. I would like to see Judge Janine in that position. She's pretty good. Yeah, we love her. Oh no, this is yet another example of political persecution. I see another Judge Janine for AG comment. Judge Janine for AG. His statement proves his character is not about himself. It's about the American people. That sucks. Rhino, senators threaten Trump. Good. Trump let him bow out instead of getting worse. No, we want him. The Republican Party won everything, but still not working as a team. That's shameful. We know how this thing goes, y'all. We know how it goes, man. And we made some rough predictions in previous videos, and now we're here. So, keep your head up high, keep smiling. I'm wishing nothing but the best in you guys' life as you go through the rest of the week and getting close to the weekend, man. And we got more things coming up. We're gonna be bringing y'all and covering everything that is happening with these picks. The cabinet, seeing how this thing plays out, man. Prayers for Trump, for Trump, his family, his team, his administration. From now to January, we need more prayers than ever. We don't know what to expect next. They shoot missiles. Oh, okay, that's a whole bunch of stuff going on. You know, ice cream and sprinkles are still on the floor. He don't know where he at or what's even going on. Somebody above him is calling the shots, so we don't know what's going on in this corrupt scam matrix. But we still here, y'all. We still here, and there's always something to smile about, man. You know. But I love y'all. I know y'all are not happy. A lot of y'all are not happy with what's going on right now, but you know, there could still be, as you seen, there could still be a good outcome to this, and we'll see who else is nominated and how this thing plays out. I mean, hey, it's all right. It is all right. You know, like I tell y'all, simple. You got a 5 and you got a 1. I mean, you know, common sense, you know, I mean, just as simple as that. I know a lot of y'all don't get that. A lot of y'all do, but you know, God bless America, baby. Let me know how y'all feeling, and I will catch you beautiful people in the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.